stoppage. I thought Brandon was game. I thought Danny was winning, but I thought Brandon was game, and he wasn't you know, he wasn't making a fool out of himself or anything like that. He belonged in there, and he was game. But the stoppage, you know, he got hit with that shot, and the stoppage had to be made.
Okay, Sean got in the ring. What did you make of that confrontation?
You know, Sean's just you know, being a guy that wants to get a fight, so he's doing what he has to do. You know, that's what boxers do. They call each other out, right? So I don't have a problem when I see fighters doing that. I think it happens all the time, and we'll see what happens.
Who wins if they fight?
It's a good fight. You know, it's honestly who's having a better night, who's executing certain things better. You know, Sean is an overwhelming kind of guy. Danny, obviously, as we saw tonight, is a guy who likes to take his time, but you know, he knows how to take away the spaces from you. As we saw with Rios bringing the pressure, he took away the spaces from him, and then creates his own little moments for counter-punching opportunities. So, you know, it will be a good fight.
Based on what you saw from Danny tonight, did you see big improvements from the Thurman fight?
I see Danny doing what Danny does. You know, Danny is what Danny is, and it'd be really, really a disservice to him to consider him less than stellar and less than elite, because when you look at Danny, he doesn't jump out at you with like this crazy speed or this dazzling kind of a look. You know, he looks kind of plain to you, but then when you start to get through the layers, you realize there's a lot of layers to this guy. You know, he's got a lot of character. He's got a lot of balls. He sits in the pocket when he has to, and then he'll take it. He'll allow you to commit to the shot, and he won't give ground. You know how hard that is to do, to not give ground when somebody commits to the shot, only because he wants to catch you clean with that counter punch. You know, and he's got an innate ability to catch you with sharp counters and hard counters when he puts the weight on him. And the reason he's able to get so much weight on those counters is because he's got the balls to hold his ground when you are fully committing. And as your instinct, I'm telling you, anybody throws anything at you, your instinct is to give ground. Even as a boxer, sometimes you can take a half a step, or just you know, when you don't want to take a step, but your instinct will be to pull away, and you don't get as much weight on the counter even if you land the counter. Danny has an insane amount of mental strength that that's his best quality, because he makes it work for him time and again. And he's knocked out guys with it. He's knocked out Morales with it. He's knocked out Khan with it. He knocked out Brandon Rios tonight. You know, he keeps you honest with it. You know, I thought he kept Thurman honest in the fight they've had because of things like that. You know, even though he lost the fight, he kept Thurman honest. You know, he's a good fighter. You know, and sometimes guys don't necessarily jump out at you. And you don't appreciate them, but you know, there's layers to the guy, and he's at an elite level for a reason.
Why does Danny seem to struggle a little more than people are expecting him to in these kind of fights like Herrera and Rios now?
I don't think he struggled tonight. I thought Brandon was game, but I don't think the fight was ever in jeopardy for Danny. I thought Danny was doing what he wanted to do. I thought you know, Brandon was game and he was pushing the pace, but Danny was doing a very good job of taking away space from him when he ran out of room. He was picking up his feet and forcing Brandon to pick up his feet, and then when he shoots some sharp counters, and when he pick up his feet and Brandon wouldn't get out of position, he just smother him. And then the smother, what happens? It forces a break, and you're back in the middle of the ring, and Brandon has to start all over again and chase you down and corner you. So I thought he executed a fine game plan, and I thought he was doing well. I don't think he was struggling at all. I thought he was actually doing a good job of slowing down the tempo, because Brandon wants to make you uncomfortable, and Brandon thrives off of making you and driving you crazy with that pressure, you know, and then that pressure, when she drives you crazy, you start to make mistakes, and he'll get to your body and he'll hit you with those uppercuts and whatnot. But I thought Danny did a really good job. I thought Brandon did a good job of doing that, but I thought Danny did a good job of nullifying that as well, and he got sharper and sharper with the right hands, he got sharper and sharper with the counters. Herrera's a different style, however. Herrera's a boxer mover. That, you know, Danny's a little slow on his feet sometimes. So that kind of style, I think, will always trouble Danny. That's his style, is making fights.
Rios has been stopped now in 2 out of his last 3 fights. Where does he go from there?
I don't know. You know, I don't think he did himself a disservice tonight. But of course, I don't know if he can fight a top welterweight right now. You know, I think, you know,
Settle the Victor Ortiz grudge match, maybe?
Maybe the Victor Ortiz grudge match, because I heard Victor got a draw tonight, but everybody was saying he actually lost. Yeah. But you know, then again, you know, that's like get back for the Lamont Peterson fight, right? Because I thought he beat Lamont Peterson, but I thought he won the Lamont Peterson fight, but they didn't give it to him. They gave him a draw. So I guess kind of evens that part out. I don't know. You know, I wasn't thinking maybe Rios we could fight, because you got to kind of take a lower level fight, but you don't want to just take a nothing fight either. Maybe like that guy Kavaliuskis yesterday, you know, who won yesterday. You know, he's probably looking for guys like that to you know, build on his name on and see how, you know, see what Rios has left against a guy like that. You know, it'd be interesting. I don't think you can put Brandon coming off a knockout loss in with like a Spence or anybody. I don't think that's right. That's the right thing to do. But maybe with a guy like Kavaliuskis or anything like that.